Hello one and all, this is Luckless Lovelocks, and we are taking a look at the pre-release version of Urban Empire. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Last time, we just took control of the city. We built up our first district. We built City Hall, as you can see here. We built a school, as you can see here. And we started our first research into gas infrastructure. And the final thing we did, which might not be the most popular thing to do when you take office as mayor, is try to increase the business taxes by 1%. And we used a bit of political pressure in order to make sure that got passed, because as you can see, we are running low on personal funds, so we're not gonna be able to fund this city forever. And finally, as part of the tutorial, we were about to take a look at city data. So let's do that. Social group Wheel of Life. So we've got different classes: the elite, middle class, working class, students, and lower class. Interesting. So different happiness levels for different classes. Different Wheel of Life attributes, I guess, by class here. Other social groups, happiness. Just taking a look at this. Average satisfaction, workers in the service, worker service, workplace and services. It's a lot of stuff that will probably become a bit more apparent to me as we learn more about the game. Political support. Oh, how many workers are actually working in that industry? I guess that's what that means. Workers company. It's not really apparent to me what all this means yet. Political parties, general info. This makes sense. The Free Democratic Party is the thing that we used our goodwill with in order to get some votes. Support base, 42%. Cool. Districts. We only have one. Centerburg. Infrastructure. See, infrastructure grids. Oh, I see. Total cost, and then this is like costs based on the service. Gotcha. City income. So for the elite, we get 1,640. It's 41 of them. Middle class, 2,920. Who's paying the most taxes? Industry by far. And then, of course, the lower class. Yeah. Well, sorry, industry, commercial, then the lower class. Makes sense. We gotta get this number. Well, that's total, right? So I don't know. There's fewer of them, right? So yeah, I'd like to see that number go higher. What is this? City expenses. This is what we're spending our money on. Business areas. Cafe, restaurant, pub, alcohol industry, furniture, and footwear. There's really, I swear someone that worked on this game must have worked in like the footwear industry at like a shoe store or something like that. 'Cause I don't think I've ever seen shoe store be like something you can research in like a city building game board. It's pretty funny. State laws. What is this? Labor laws, civil rights laws? So I guess I have to unlock these laws through research. And city info. Employment rates. I was going to say only 7% of the elite are employed. But I think that's like the breakdown of our workforce. 31% lower class. 14% working class. 50% middle class. 7% elite. Cool. So it looks like have we researched this? Oh, let's get the game going again. The vote to modify taxes. Wait, what does it say? National Cerealian Party appealed. Free Democratic Party vote modified taxes. Oh. What's happened then? Taxing, edicts, political parties. Overview. Where's our vote? Cannot see the status of our vote. Doesn't look like it. Can't select this. So we're getting closer at gas infrastructure. Gas infrastructure research. Ponder between the different types of gas street lights. Oh, I have to choose. Oh, that's cool. We get to choose like the way our city looks. Anglo-Saxon, Parisian, Viennese. I guess we'll go Viennese since we're... Let's go Viennese. Gas infrastructure. What is this? Oh, is this... Have we... Oh, I guess we finished it. Okay. Effect. Goodwill measures how much party likes you. So the Physiocratic Party likes us more. And people are more likely to vote for the Physiocratic Party? I don't understand. Why does that improve their party? Is that supposed to be our party? Yeah, that's one thing I'm not sure of. Like, I don't understand which party we are actually supposed to be. Edicts. Oh, and now we have 2 goodwill. Or we have 2 additional goodwill with the Physiocratic Party. That's cool. Oh, and it breaks down like which classes support which party. All right, let's keep the tutorial going. Oh, I see. We're not actually done researching the gas infrastructure. We're just had to make a decision about it. Appealed for Democratic Party. Okay, now I'm like concerned that things are not going well for our tax increase. The preparation of the vote has finished. The city council can now vote on the proposal. You can still appeal to the parties if you want to, but the game will remain paused till the voting is done. Proceed to the city council for the vote. The vote is happening. So I can appeal parties again if I want to. We've got 33 voting approving. We've got 21 looks like on the fence and 7 against. I like our chances. I don't want to spend any more political capital on... I don't even want to increase the taxes right now. I think it'd be better to decrease the taxes to encourage growth for a bit, maybe. So we're just starting. So, let's just do it. Begin voting. I can overrule the decision. Vote about tax adjustments rises long discussions in the council, so they're really talking about it. Effect. Tax rate for industrial companies goes up 1% and commercial set vote process 10. That's how long it took, I guess. I can overrule. The vote passed. Okay, that's the part that I missed. I was like, why am I seeing this screen? Exit. I guess that's it. Council overview of political parties. Just taking a look around. We have no edicts. Available edicts. Probably have none, right? Taxing. I don't want to change the taxes again until they tell me to. Let's go back to the city view. Let's keep it going until we can maybe complete this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fight in the council. Free Democrats councillor Mr. Varga attacked Physiocrats councillor Mr. Weintrinker after a heated dispute. As mayor, you're expected to comment. Interesting. So we're getting these events occurring. So now we're getting a bit of the story. It was nothing. Strictly condemn violence in the council. Councillor Varga must be a madman. Tell the press that managing the council feels like hurting a bunch of pigs. I would say we want to condemn violence in the council, right? I think that's a pretty balanced way to approach this. I have no idea what effect these will have. It doesn't tell me. I totally agree. I wish the liberals learned to behave like civilized people. 2. I missed the 2 is on the next line. Said Counselor Wine Trinker. These names. Many citizens appreciated your opinion. So goodwill of the people went up 1, I guess. Or is it all parties? I don't know. Citizens voting for this party receive a service bonus. That's pretty cool. There could be fights. So let's take a look at the city here. We've got a lot of structures building up. It seems like our district is almost full. Is it just me?
Phooey! The porch light is burnt out, and I can't see whether it's dark outside or not.
Ah, there is some voice quotes in here. I wasn't sure if there would be or not. So we finished the gas infrastructure research. Go to Progress Cloud and select a new invention. Okay. And there's other eras. I'm not going to show you what's in the other eras because let's just stick to stuff that's in the first era. Oh, and even though, oh right, gas infrastructure. I didn't see the line. I thought this was like a solo. I thought this was like a solo research path, but there's a line that connects it to sanitation. So that's a new one. Huh. Life is like a sewer. What you get out of it depends on what you put into it. An interesting way to look at life. Tom Lehrer. Free fire brigade, financial aid for running water. So these are edicts I think that we can pass. Water pipe, small park, medical industry, pharmacy, sewer system, port. But that's going to take longer. I think it would maybe make more sense to do one of these shorter ones. Maybe, I don't know, maybe thermodynamics. Telegraph gives us that shoe store. You know what? Let's just do that. I really want shoe stores. I think it's so funny that that's something in this game. Unlocks shoe stores. We need those shoe stores, guys. City screen. You've unlocked an infrastructure upgrade. They are upgrades to districts that provide various benefits and bonuses to districts' residents and companies. Infrastructure upgrades can be added when creating a new district or added later by modifying an existing one. Like district info. So do I click? Ah, that's how I do it. Oh, cool. So we can see how happy people are. People are kind of indifferent towards us in Centerburg. And let's see, -2, so they're not too happy with us on health and safety. They need those shoe stores. This is the infrastructure view. Some infrastructure can be built right away. Others require infrastructure grid before they can be built. Some infrastructure provide wheel of life values to the citizens. Others are something that companies require. Gas infrastructure. Electricity. What are the main infrastructure demands for companies? Electricity also unlocks a lot of other infrastructure options for the districts. It's going to cost $250,000. And it's going to cost us $15,000 per month. But we're already losing so much money. It's telling us to activate it, though. We're going to, like, fail miserably during this tutorial, aren't we? It's activated. Now you can see that some new items appeared on the list. If you want, you can add them as well. The companies need the grid to operate better, but the other infrastructure items usually also help the residents. Ready, proceed to vote. Okay, so how do I add more stuff? Services. I guess that's all that we can had right now. We don't have anything else here. I think that's what they were talking about. God. They're not... Look at that. So this vote might... Assuming that, if I'm reading this correctly, there's two parties that are against this. That's not good. Proposed district. Oh, wow. So what happened? So if we lose the vote, do we lose anything aside from it not being enacted? I can totally see why they're against this. Like, our city cannot afford it. Normal vote, quickened vote, personal funds. The council starts discussion about modification of the district. All positive and negative effects need to be considered by the parties. Be the proposal. End of the vote process. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to swing that many votes. Let's take a look at it. Appeal parties. Okay, so we've got... We're both kind of in the same situation. There's only 7 members of the National Swaralian Party, so if we want to hit someone, I think we want to hit the Free Democratic Party again. I only have 3 goodwill. Maybe I should just give it a shot just to see what happens. The only thing is that, like, also the Physiocratic Party is very much against it. So even if I do sway votes from the Free Democratic Party, it looks like I can only kind of maybe get half the votes from the Physiocratic Party. Maybe I should just let it go and see what happens. I want to see what happens when I lose a vote. Oh, I can't. Can I not just let it go? Exit. Guess I have to appeal parties? Let me... Okay, well, if it's forcing me to try, I think my best bet is to try to hit them. Demand. Play with the Free Democratic Party. You say, please support me because the city really needs it. Oh man, we moved them a bit. Lost goodwill. Change the opinion a bit. Okay. So can I only begin the voting when I'm able to win? Is that the idea? I guess that makes sense. Like, why would I start a vote that I know I'm gonna lose? Just try to hit him again? Oh, I can't. Okay, well let's use some goodwill with the Physiocratic Party to see if we can get more of them over to our side. Council meeting. Okay. We still have, like, it's a lot of undecided. I don't even want to try to swing. Like, that's only like 7 people. Oh, I guess I couldn't begin the vote because it's not time yet. I just have to wait. I'm still figuring it out, guys. I don't know much about this game. Obviously, it not being out yet. Oh man, they're economic crisis. Oh no. Did they sway some in the other direction? I have no idea. Let's see what happens with this, guys. Yeah. City Council starts discussion about modification of the district. All positive and negative effects need to be considered by the parties. I can't overrule. I don't have enough prestige to overrule the decision. How do I get that? Prestige is obtained through passing proposals, resolving events, and staying in power. Generation. Oh, I see. For every generation, you get more and more prestige. That's cool. Alright, so it failed. Economic crisis. The economic situation of Lovelocks is worrying. If you don't do something, your career as a mayor might be cut short. Pay a visit to Vienna to ask for money. Send a letter to the Emperor. We know the Emperor. Let's send a letter. The Emperor sent his envoy to rebuke you for not taking care of the economy, but he granted more funding anyway. Yes. Yes, we groveled. He has heard that parties in Lovelocks appreciate you, so he still wants to give you a chance. Wow. Okay. Bunch of money. Personal funds. He gave me money also. Prestige is political capital. Oh, great. So I lost 20. I lost 20 prestige? Wow. Alright, we need some way to make more money. So I guess I should raise taxes again. I mean, I have no other way to make money. Proposed taxing. Active taxing. What point do the parties get pissed off? Here, I guess. $6,138. Still not gonna do it. So the best thing to do would be to raise the taxes to here. That's still not going to cut it, but we're getting closer. This is not what I wanted to do, but I mean, if we're just going to go bankrupt, we kind of have to, don't we? The other thing I could do is, why don't I build another district? Business is booming in textiles. Cool. Why don't we build another district too? I could spend some of my own money to do it. Create a district. I should build it. I'm going to build it in this direction since our services will reach it. Assume I can, right? No road connection. No? There we go. Weird. How the roads get... Okay, that's better. At least the roads are connecting all the way through. Oh, look at that. No one approves that. That's so cool that you have to consider what people will actually approve. I'll forget that. Can't get anything passed. Goddamn bureaucrats. Liberal sympathy. Of all the parties in Lovelocks, you most sympathize with the Free Democratic Party. And it could be a powerful ally for you. However, getting close with one party might cause problems to the others. How do you proceed? Wish I could see more info about the party in the screen. Okay. Okay, I can close that. Where are my parties? City Council. $26. So it's like, who do I want to align myself with here? They have a lot of power. Who are they connected to? They're connected more to the lower class, the middle class, and the elites. Not so much the students and the working class. I think I want to align myself more with the Physiocratic Party. Conservative, left-leaning. Kind of in the middle, right-leaning. These guys are right in the middle. Oh, I don't know. It looks like we're like more swayed. I want to obviously want to align myself with whoever has more votes. If I want to stay in power. So let's remain impartial. So we get +1 with everyone. That's good. Quite neutral. That's where we want to be. Yeah. Quite neutral. Perfect. Nice and boring. Oh, nice. There's like, I can promote businesses. Oh, that's cool. How does that work? Doors company give it +1 boost to quality, cost 10,000 of our own money. Kind of strange if we, as the mayor, started promoting individual businesses over others, wouldn't it? Right, the vote's happening. I'm just gonna vote. Like, we're gonna win this, no problem. So the vote passed. Some more money. Perfect. So how are we doing here? We're still at minus 11,000. So what I could do is I could try to increase the taxes again. Oh wow. You're still gonna support that. %19. We're getting there. We're gonna have to do it again. I mean, can't be running a deficit. So we're early in Gazette. Newspapers appeared. You should always catch up with the latest headlines to know what is happening in the world around you. The news on the left side of the newspaper is always something important. Free Democratic Party wins the elections. The Democratic Party came second with a difference of 11%. Oops. Oh, damn, I didn't read the stories on the right and it went away. Wonder if I can get that back. Telegraph. The city administration is formulating regulations on telegraph usage as the city is about to be connected to the Continental Telegraph Network. Do you prioritize municipal usage, private use? Okay, so this is like something I was curious about also. Like, it seems like because you have your own funds, I guess you can try to like take some of the money and put it aside for yourself. I am gonna be supporting the city as much as possible. So municipal usage. Change in monthly city funds. The post office, I guess. Plus 50%. Bonus to security. Post office +1, okay. We're working on the telegraph here. I really wish I could... I feel like all I'm doing is increasing taxes. Oh, cool. So the other people can start proposing edicts as well. Anti-water pollution legislation be enacted. We're gonna have demand change for physical environment. Fall citizens +2. Brain power production added to building. Railway, so we're gonna get more brain power. To railway stations. Interesting. Bonus physical environment services, all citizens +4. Demand's gonna go up and we get a bonus of +4. So all physical environment services, get +4 in terms of. I'm not really sure I get that one. It's a bit of a challenge to figure out exactly what effect these things are gonna have. But I like this. I like how they use these symbols to do it. So let's look at the political support. It's kind of. I think people are generally indifferent about it, but leaning towards not supporting it. It's going to increase demand for us to improve the physical environment. It has positive effects otherwise. I'm gonna oppose it. Hereby propose anti-war pollution legislation be enacted. Okay. Deputies concerned about water pollution, new laws on the way. Many members of the Imperial Council have voiced their worry about the state of the nation's water supply. Many industries have been dumping poisonous liquids and lead into the water. I feel like, I mean, that's horrible, but we have like more important things, not more important, but more pressing concerns. We have to get our economy under control before we can worry about pollution. But we should be concerned about pollution. Effects are already showing on our children. Ugh. Liberal right. We just started. Oh. We just started here. This is the Imperial Council though, so it's kind of, I'm not sure if this is like something that's being passed down to us from the country. Liberal right is opposing these laws, saying that they will only restrict the natural growth of our companies. Markets will guide the companies without restrictive norms. Paper is dead, long live the telephone. Cheap calls means big tears in sales of writing paper. According to a paper industry spokesperson, aluminum is all right. Sure is. Due to its lightweight and durability, aluminum is promising to be useful as a building material. Of course, we all know that's that to be true. Okay. So we're gonna have a vote coming up for increasing the taxes again, and then this anti-water pollution. Let's see this. Shouldn't even be close. Perfect. So what happens? We're getting there. We're 5,000 away. What happens if we increase it again? Okay, they're starting to get. Oh wow! Even if I go up to the max, let's just balance things out at least, right? How much do we need? 5,000. As soon as we start increasing the business taxes, though, people get the National Sweralian Party starts to go a bit nuts. Or sorry, the who is this? Yeah, that is national. Okay, that's the small. Oh, there's more of them now. Wait. I'm thinking of Physiocratic Party. No, they're balancing out. Oh, that's cool. Because I think wasn't there only like six in the Sweralian Party? Just like towards one. Oh, this is how, just like towards them. One. Neutral towards them. That's cool. Alright, that's good too. We need to be aware of how many people are in the different parties. These two parties are starting to balance out. And they hold more total votes than the Free Democratic Party. Okay, good to know. One more time. Up to, see if we can get up to 5,000. That should do it. Let's do it. Oh, God. See the situation here. Everyone's kind of indifferent to us again. What is this? Industrial building. Gas grid active. I thought we weren't able to activate the gas grid. Victory step completed. Political acquaintance. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's go. That was fast. Excellent. We've balanced the budget. I'm interested to see how this vote's going to turn out.
Invention breeds invention. No sooner is the electric telegraph devised than gutta percha, the very material it requires, is found.
Gutta percha. I knew that's how you pronounce that. So we've invented the telegraph. Newspaper, kiosks, shoe stores. Finally. Oh. Church, railway station. That seems really good. Theater. What are we going to research next? Should we go for like... I feel like safety authorities is a good time. It's a good time to build that. Or maybe this. Maybe thermodynamics so we can build a police station. Because we do need to... What are we in most need of? So we're at -1 city average security, -2 city average health. Is there a clinic? Because health seems to be the thing. Demand 11. Command 11. Let's go clinic then. Start researching that. Institutions. Oh, cool. You discovered an invention that unlocks you an institution. Institutions are different from municipal services in the sense that their service range covers the entire city. It can also be upgraded later on. Go to the service building menu to add institutions you've unlocked. You can place a railway station. Neat. God, I don't know where this goes. Oh, it's suggesting to put it over there. Do I have to place it there? So we have no choice. It doesn't cost anything? Oh, man. Why is everyone against this? Because we can't afford it, I guess. Wow. Okay, well. That's gonna fail miserably. We're running a deficit again. No. Hold on. Expenses? No, we're actually making money now. Ready to vote. But the new institution. Just get it over with. Why would we want a train station? Interesting. This is really interesting. Oh, I just noticed that we're like lecturing to the city council. Well, here's the thing about going with the researchers. We're researching way faster than our city can grow right now, than our city can afford. So now I'm kind of like questioning whether or not we picked the right family to go with. What can I do? Like, what can I do to improve things? I mean, we're making money off of this district, so that's good. Maybe I just need to wait till our coffers go up, and then I can build another district or something and start actually growing the city. And then we could start like building these services. Oh, building up these institutions and stuff like that. Safety authorities. The administration is preparing for the establishment of professional safety authorities. Do you want them to focus on police, fire, departments, clinics? I'm going to focus on clinics since it seemed like that's what we needed most. So that gives us a bonus to health for every clinic. Change in monthly city funds. Oh, but they cost 25% more? That's not good. We're almost at safety authorities, just a bit over halfway. Let's see how this anti-water pollution vote's gonna go. Right now, it's... Wow, it's actually gonna pass. It looks like. I wonder how us not supporting it, I wonder what kind of repercussions that's gonna have if the vote does pass. I'm cool with it passing. I'm kind of indifferent about it. I wish there was like a say nothing option. people working in the city. A golden future. The world is entering a boom that shall never end. Sure. Despite all the others having done so. An economic boom is simply when everything everywhere is going well. Productivity and sales increase, trade grows and accelerates, sometimes even wages increase. Most economists refer to this as a bullish market and warn that booms and busts come in cycles. New city founded in Sorelia. Emperor announces the establishment of a new city in Sorelia. It doesn't tell us what it's called. Modern Prometheus reaches Sorelia. Number of amateur scientists have risen dramatically since the publication of this British novel. Interesting. Okay, let's see what happens. Wait, we do have the strange gift. What? I was about to say it looks like we do have gas-powered lamps. So I'm a bit confused. Even though it didn't pass, did we actually install the service for the gas? I don't know. You've been sent a gift from some tropical Caribbean island. When you go to the port to collect it, of course we have no port, you find that the gift is a live llama. Is this like a reference to SimCity? With a short note attached to it. Congratulations on your mayorship. I wish you a long and successful career. As a token of my goodwill, I've sent you Hector. Treat him well. Sincerely yours, Penultimo. Oh man, I want that name. Accept the gift. I'm gonna be a man of the people. I'm gonna give the llama to the farmer. The farmer was happy to receive Hector. He plans to start producing llama wool. Quality bonus to textiles +2. That's pretty good. I can demolish buildings. Pretty cool that I can promote the businesses. Just not sure if it's really a great idea. I guess I can spend my money on whatever I want. City Council is ready to vote. Here we go. Let's see how this turns out. I'm not going to appeal. I don't really care either way how this vote goes. It's passed. All right. So people are going to start demanding more, a better physical environment. So we need to be aware of that. End of water pollution. It's never going to happen again. Imperial Council approved a series of laws that restrict and enforce sensible water pollution laws. The laws are monitored by new Ministry of Environment, and breaking of these laws cause fines. A deputy from Kingdom of Hungary remarked this decision. Finally, our children can drink water without the fear of poisoning themselves. The laws will take a few years to take effect. Seems like they take effect for us right away. Sorelia achieves literary fame. Reactions are mixed. The aristocracy mock the quality of the narrative, but the bourgeoisie are thrilled to read stories in their native language. Divine machinations seen. The emperor today viewed the so-called locomotives, which are powered by steam. The clergy applaud them as an exemplary work of God. Of course. And this seems like a good time to wrap up this episode. Got ourselves out of a financial crisis by taxing the hell out of the people, and City Council seemed to be okay with it. We researched some stuff, tried to improve our city. City Council didn't want any of that, so I guess they just want to take money from the people and not spend it. This is Luckless Lovelocks, signing off for now, and I love you all.